at Walgreens by myself. I feel like such a big brave dog. And I was so nervous pulling in here because the fucking parking lot is packed. And if you've been following this channel for a while, you know me and fucking Walgreens have history. Like if Walgreens was a person, I would have thrown hands by now. I would have thrown hands with it by now, because I swear to God, every time I come here, I get stuck behind somebody that's like making the cashier's life as hard as possible. So I was like nervous to come in here, but I had to put money on the chime card because we had 3 bills that we needed to pay. And the boys are home, and we like didn't want to take them out because it's Christmas time, and I knew like anywhere that we go, however much we spend is going to be doubled. So I opted to slip off by myself, and then I just sat here. One of my favorite things to do, and you would think that it is because I do it all the time, is to put money in a bank account and then immediately pay bills and just watch. Like one of my favorite activities is to just watch the notifications of the money disappearing from the account. But to be fair, our chime account is solely for paying bills, so we just never put money in it until it's time. So nothing ever sits in there. We just put it in there, walk outside, or I'm sitting at home and I see Epps put it on there and I see the deposit. Immediately it's gone. It's almost humorous, actually. Like, say that we have like a $75 bill paid, and he'll go put $75 on it, and then it'll go back to, it'll be like, your deposit's here, $75. And then it'll immediately go back to being like 3 cents. And then I'm getting an alarm. Your account is dropped below $3. It's fine. This is our bill paying account. Anyways, I was a big brave dog. I went in there by myself. I filmed a little bit of the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, but I might not be able to crop it like I usually do, because you're not going to be able to see everything if I do. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, I finally got the tree up. I put it up after E got home. E gets home an hour and a half before D. I put it up and plugged it in because it's a pre-lit tree, and the bottom half was the only half that was lighting up. So I was like, oh my God, Epps, I'm going to have to go out and get lights because the fucking top half of the tree isn't lighting up. And then right before I left, it did. I was like, I'll just try one last time. And I plugged the bitch in and it worked. But I'm all like hyped on like getting Christmas lights. So like I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. And I'm not going to lie to you, I just paid my Big Lots credit card because I'm like, well, maybe I'll go to Big Lots or maybe I'll go to Family Dollar. But like, what if I go in Big Lots and the cashier like somehow magically knows like I still haven't paid my Big Lots credit card this month because it's not due until next week? And what if they're like, you need to pay your credit card? Like, what if they just like magically know that about me? So I just went ahead and paid it so I wouldn't feel awkward. Like I'm acting like every fucking employee that I walk past knows. It's not even due, but I went ahead and paid it. I kind of want to go anyway because I need stockings, and I kind of would like to get some. My lips are super dry. I'm going to stop using chapstick because I feel like it's just making it worse, and I really want to get some lip treatment shit. So my lips are just going to have to be dry. I need to get caffeine, but I kind of want to get lights to put around like the doorway between the living room and the kitchen. And I need to get stockings. I have to buy them every year because they always get lost. Like I always load them with like candy and toys, and the boys just like carry their like have them until they're empty, and then they just get lost into the void. So I don't know where the ones from last year or the year before that are. I think I can get some at Family Dollar. I think I might go to Family Dollar because every fucking time I drive past Big Lots, it's packed. And I don't know if I care to deal with that. I just hate the fucking parking lot that the Family Dollar is in, but also don't want to deal with the Dollar General crowd. I love overanalyzing. Guys, this is fucking anxiety. Anxiety. I think this is anxiety. Do you guys think this is my lucky number? Because I see it all the time and I mention it in video. I don't partake. It is legal where I live, so if I wanted to, I could, but like it agitates me like severely the next day, and then it makes me trip balls because I'm a schizo. So I can't, but like I fucking see it all the time, every day, just like 1111 and 333 and 444 and 555, like all the time, every day, and 1212. And you know what I do? And my therapist says this is an obsessive compulsion. I say I claim the positive energy behind that number. all positive things about that number I claim. Anytime I see like repetitive or like threes with numbers. And my therapist says it's an obsessive compulsion, just like how every time I say something bad, I feel like I have to rid my body of it by going and washing my hands. He's like, that's an obsessive compulsion. And I'm like, you know what? No, it's not. That's being raised by a superstitious mom, is what that is. Oh, that's so cute. Oops. Have any lights? Lights. Oh. Clear lights. That's so cute. Ooh, ooh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make these little whores. I bought 2 of these the other day when Epps and I were at Aldi and ate one of them. Like the whole container over the course. Oh my God, there's 20 of them. Over the course of like 3 days. The thing says like, don't use a greased pan, but like, I feel a little weird about that, to be honest. Does this count as grease? Is this a count as grease? That's debatable. That's debatable. Good luck. Good luck, little buddies. Ta-da. Ta-da. Well, those lasted about 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna do my skincare and like update you guys on a few things. So The video of us, putting together the tree, if you're looking at that and you're like, what in the middle-aged millennial Facebook mom profile picture frame is this shit? I had to put stickers in a few places for the kids' privacy. I will say though, when I put that snowman sticker on there in the original software, it did not have little snowflakes on it. When I exported it and put it in iMovie to add that music, it did. So I was like, oh no. Anyways, yeah, so listen to this. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I got my tree up. And by the way, if you were following me last Vlogmas, I like desperately wanted a white tree. Like we needed a new tree really, really bad. And I like desperately wanted this white tree. And I finally found one and I like bought it and I was like so happy and proud. It was like this little cheap $35 one from Walmart. And I ended up buying like a shit ton of ornaments and tinsel and lights and shit like that to like cover up the fact that it was like so sparse. But I was still like so happy and jazzed on the fact that I got my little white Christmas tree. So we get it up. I think half the lights are broken. Leave the house. Well, right before I left the house, I actually properly plugged it in and they weren't broken, but still, I wanted to get some more lights because it is super sparse. I leave the house. I go to Family Dollar. I spend $10 on these lights. Get home. E and I get it about halfway decorated. And I get a phone call from his dad. Hey, I know the tree that you guys have is that little $35 one that you got last year. And it's kind of short and it's a little bit sparse. I bought the boys a really nice tree. So wait to put your tree up because I'm going to drop this off. And I'm like, dude, I've already got it up. And it's already halfway decorated. I fucking went outside in 30-degree weather like a pioneer, dressed like a toddler who got to pick their own clothes because I severely need to go to the laundromat, and bought lights for this bitch. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? He was like, listen, it's taller, it's fluffier, it's got these lights and they can either be white or they can be multicolored and you don't have to plug them into each other. You just snap the tree together and blah, 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 blah. And the kids heard me talking to him and got excited. So I was like, okay, whatever. And we stopped decorating the tree. I was like, I can't handle this right now because he told me like I can't drop it off until I get off of work tonight. So I ended up falling asleep at my normal hour, which is about 10, and waking up at about 1:30 and going downstairs and putting it up. But like I got my tree halfway fucking up and took it back down. To be fair, the new tree is much nicer. It is very, 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 my lips are very dry because I'm extremely dehydrated. I was actually downstairs in the living room last night. We didn't have any water, and no, in case you're new here, I cannot, well, you can't, you can do anything you want. Nobody's going to show up with a, and be like, you can't do that. You shouldn't drink the water, the tap water without a filter here because it has all kinds of chemicals in it that can give you cancer. So I don't. We drink either filtered or bottled water. And even filters, when you buy them, they turn black within a few days because our water's so fucking gross. But anyways, I'm so dehydrated. I was awake last night downstairs in the living room, chugging Walmart brand Diet Dr. Pepper, and it just was not doing, it was not hitting the spot. The only way that I could get it to was like putting ice cubes in it, and then I held my mug in front of my Christmas tree and took a picture. You don't know it. Is that hot cocoa? No. Is it tea? No. Is it coffee? No. It's Diet Dr. Thunder. In my aesthetic Christmas tree, a jack-o'-lantern mug picture. Epps is out right now getting water and stuff for protein coffees because he wants some protein coffee too. I'm so dehydrated, I'm miserable. Like, all I could think was I just wish I could chug some fucking water. Like, the growth, guys, the growth. As I'm chugging a C4, and just to get enough energy to do my makeup. By the way, and if you watched my unboxing, or not unboxing, oh my god, my haul video where I like went and spent my Christmas money, I got a bunch of these Ariana Grande body sprays. I can't really smell this Moonlight. Like, is it just me? I like literally can't smell it. I love Thank You Next. I haven't tried the Thank You Next 2.0. I like the cloud. I can't really smell this. Like, I think maybe it might have a little bit of a scent when it first goes on, but I like can't smell it. And I know that like the point of perfumes and body sprays is to smell good for the people around you, especially because after a while you become nose blind to them. But like, I can't even smell it when it first goes on. Also, update on my pube oil. This stuff doesn't really have a scent to it. I was a little worried about that, like extremely worried about that. It doesn't really have a smell to it. So I don't really know why they named it watermelon sugar, because it doesn't smell like watermelon or sugar. It does work though. It is very nice. Don't look at the side of my hat. I'm also thinking about developing a dry shampoo habit. I think I'm going to try the Thank You Next 2.0 today. I think I'm going to develop a dry shampoo habit, but I told Epps I think I need to get a mask to put on. What, like a cloth mask or something, or like maybe just hold a cloth over my face whenever I put it on, because that shit will go in my lungs and it will not come back out. And I honestly kind of think I need some for whenever I put my perfumes and my body sprays on. Every day of my life, I think about like the fact that I love scented candles and I love like room sprays and shit, and I had to stop buying them. I literally like constantly used to have like scented candles and shit going, and this smells good. I just put a little bit on. It smells pretty good. I can't do it anymore. It agitates my lungs. So does perfume to some extent. Anyways, I'm gonna do my makeup while Epps is at the gym. Do you guys like that yesterday was December 6th, and it was the first time that I had really filmed Christmas content, other than my showing you guys what I got, like taking you shopping with me and showing you guys what I got with my Christmas money. It's the first Christmas content that I filmed 6 days into December, 6 days into Vlogmas. We're not doing Vlogmas. We're not doing Vlogmas. We're doing Flopmas. And I'm okay with that because my whole life is one giant flop era. Anyways, I'm going to start filming myself doing my makeup and getting ready for the day. Epps and I have a lot of plans today. I don't know if I'm going to, I think I'm going to wait until Monday because I can do it while the boys are at school, but I actually have to start wrapping gifts soon. I bought Epps some gifts and he doesn't know what they are. And this is the first year that we're waiting until Christmas morning to give each other our presents. It's the first time we've ever, in 5 years, it's the first time that because usually it's like we buy stuff and we get it in the mail, or like we get it home from the store and we're like, okay, you want this? It's the first time ever. So that's going to be fun. I just hope that I did well. Anyways, Merry Flopmas. I'm going to start doing my makeup. I'm going to film myself. I don't think I updated you on anything I wanted to update you guys about, but it's because I forgot what I was going to say. Other than that, I got my sleep study rescheduled for next Friday. They wanted to do it yesterday, which was Friday, and I was like, listen, I'm going to be perfectly fucking honest with you. I need to sleep. I didn't sleep Wednesday because of sleep study, and I didn't sleep Thursday because I had to go see my lung doctor. So like, I need sleep. And if I go 3 days without sleep, I will lose my fucking mind. So, oh, and I watched Beetlejuice last night because they finally put it on Max. Epps and I watched it and ordered $50 worth of Pizza Hut wings. So that was fun. And here's some Sims stuff. It's kind of Christmassy. I tried to do the Christmas event and it's broken for me. Anyways, real. Here's me playing Sims 2 Tomorrow Boy. I'm so sad. I haven't played in days. Like, probably like 4 days. So I logged in expecting like I should at least be able to do this one, if not this one, because I got through the first one like real fast, you know. No problems whatsoever. It's not working for me. What do you mean unlock soon? Like, wait, like, what? Yeah, it's been 4 days. 37, or 33, 34, 35, 36, I'm good at counting. Yeah. It's been 4 days, and I still can't unlock the second event or the second prize thing. So I see I'm gonna get to have a repeat of Reaper's Reward. And I'm not uninstalling my mods or doing any of that because I did all that shit last time. I did everything that everybody told me in the Sims 4 group and it did not fix it. So like, I'm not going through hell. I'm not digging through the ditches and burning through the witches to fix this shit because it's probably not gonna fix. I'm just disappointed. Look how cute that freezer bunny thing is. I want it. Look at Nyan down here fixing shit, being the man of the house. I honestly think one of their daughters is like fucking cursed because everything that she touches breaks. You goddamn right. By the way, I don't know how Makoa had a baby with his dead wife. I don't know. I have been, for some reason, obsessing over Penelope's family tree. And I check it all the time to see if, like, any of the kids' baby dads are having kids with somebody else. So when I saw this, I fully expected that maybe he went out and got somebody else pregnant. No, it's a baby he had with his dead wife. His wife died when Pumpkin was a baby of, like, mold or something like that. And they all three have the same mom. They all three have the same mom. So I log into the house to see if she had like somehow glitched back in. You know, like, I don't know, maybe the game decided that she didn't actually die. And the first notification I get is that this baby had been taken and adopted to a different family. Roxana had been taken and adopted to another family. I don't understand. I do not get it. The ghost isn't in their household. So I took Makoa and I released his wife's spirit, like, so she can't hang around the house and have more babies, if that's even fucking possible, because I feel like somebody's going to tell me that it is. I've never seen a ghost get pregnant. Maybe it's possible now with life and death and all that shit. But I was like, he's just going to repeatedly have his babies being taken away because he's having them with a ghost, if that's what's happening. Anyways, these are Pumpkin and Nyan's 3 children. Here we have Frankie, and then she had the twins, Teddy and Rabbit. Rabbit is named after my pink peep lamp, and Teddy is named after my vampire Teddy plushie. And for anybody that doesn't know, Frankie is named after Frankenstein. Rabbit and Teddy were born, and I planned on keeping them babies and keeping Frankie a child for a couple of days, 2 to 3 days. Bitch, I cracked within probably 5 minutes. I could not fucking do it. Even with help from Frankie, because she was a child and she could do some things, I couldn't fucking do it. I could not do it. I could not fucking do it. I aged all of them up to teenagers in one day. So Frankie and Teddy live with their grandma Olive, and Rabbit is getting ready to move out, and I'm not sure who I'm gonna play with. I'm not sure. I couldn't hack it, guys. I could not hack. One baby I could have handled. It was the fact that there were 2. It was the fact that there were 2, and it was like constantly, and they were doing nothing but taking care of, like, and I could never get their needs like high. I couldn't do it. Anyways, that's an update on Penelope's family tree. I'm not sure which of the kids I'm gonna play with to make their thing, their baby, and have them be the next generation. I think that Rabbit is like the perfect blend between Nyan and Pumpkin. Anyways, that's the update on them. I have no fucking idea what Rabbit is wearing. They keep changing their clothes into outfits I did not make for them, and it's driving me fucking crazy.